So everybody, it's Amon here. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Hope you guys are having a great day. In today's battle, as you see on the screen, by the title, in a way, kind of, is going to be first team with Gwen from Ben 10, April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Manly 2012, which is using her Kuno H skills, then Cole from Ninjago, who's the full master of Earth, Sub-Zero, Kuai Lang, Mortal Kombat 9 version / all the way to current timeline. Brightburn, rip off Superman, so like Evil Superman kid version. Then you have Genji, Cyborg Ninja, for his team 2 with Kick-Ass, the Teenage Vigilante, Jade, Sector, Cyborg Ninja, Cabal, the Speedster, Raptor, genetically engineered dinosaur, pretty much, and then really else I gotta say. And Charmcaster, the Great Sorceress. This is gonna be very interesting. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So I'm gonna discuss both teams like we always do, and that's pretty much it. So hold up a second. Let me just pause some information real quick. It's gonna be real quick. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into this like I was saying before. So Gwen, obviously, her being from Ben 10, is the cousin of Ben 10. She is a great magical sorceress and is half alien of a race of magical beings separate with this entire thing. And she's pretty great at what she does when it comes to these applications of abilities. Now, I've done a little bit of research on Gwen. There's a lot more that could be coming with what she can do. But she has telekinesis, telepathy to move objects, she can fly, her tangible, has superhuman speeds, is more of a human reaction, but has shown different indications to be supersonic in reaction speed. She can burst electricity, shoot lasers and rays, magical beams from her eyes, and she can turn invisible, read minds, mind hacks, and pretty much it. For Gwen, she's going to be the main heavy hitter of this entire team, next to Cole, Sub-Zero, and Brightburn. Next, April O'Neil. After her father was taken by the Krang and meeting up with the Turtles, she was taken into them for protection, but later on made a big friendship with them and was taught by Splinter, Teenage Turtles' father and teacher sensei, and became a Kunoichi with her bladed fan. The main martial arts, Taekwondo, Karate, mixed counter art, MA, and precisely was able to make it versions of time and reaction speed because of her actually being a metahuman chosen one. But that isn't the main part. And wait, did I say right? Part? I feel like I said parter or something. I'm pretty sure I said part. You guys get what I mean. This isn't the main part of her character. Where we're getting this from, this is just in between season 1 season 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not when she has her full metahuman abilities. And in this time, what she's able to do evolving with her skills as well, she's able to very good. She doesn't have vastly fast reaction skills, and the only greatest one that she was able to showcase in her own way was being faster than lightning, which might only work on one character on this entire team, and that would be Kick-Ass, as she is pretty much just a normal human to these normal diversions of implications in between the team, because really the only fair fight she's really going to have is with Kick-Ass and maybe, just maybe, Raptor some suspense. But that's pretty much it for April. Next we have Cole, Master of Earth. Cole is with the rest of the Ninja Warriors in the Ninjago series. Is Master of Earth, control Earth in any type of way. Has super strength, has great durability, is bullet / laser proof to an extent, is great with his axe-like weapon, is Master of Ninjutsu. Pretty much it. And that's also accommodating Phil with April, but it isn't all shown advisedly as the greatest type of essence of her abilities. But she is a master at like spreading kicks and being able to use that version of her abilities of just normal skills and precise thinking into the same type of thing. As again, this is not when she actually unlocks her metahuman abilities. And abilities into these type of scenarios are more into normally just straight up skill but I think you guys give it a main overall, as in the main consistency of what she's able to do besides in fighting. Those are the main things that she knows, but in Jitsu or into not as much, but she does know about it, you feel me? Next, we have Sub-Zero, Quiet Lane version, like I said before, leader of the entire Lin Kuei, and precisely master Cold. Great martial artist. Lord Jesus Christ. Keep getting interruptions in this video. I'm sorry, guys, but we're gonna keep going. In the Lin Kuei, there's precise skill and strategy. He led them for a while. Made amends with Hanzo Hasashi. What did I say right? Hanzo Hasashi. I think I said Hano for a second, my bad. Hanzo Hasashi, aka Scorpion, leader of the Chirai-Ryu. And in this time, Quiet Lane's learned a bunch of different abilities implemented into his cold abilities. Cryomancer, like implication of skill in fighting, within Taekwondo, Ninjutsu, Kwanshano, if I'm saying that right, as the normal MMA combinations, and wrestling, and is very brutal with his ice abilities. Create shurikens, swords, axes, bowling ball, and consistencies. Can freeze a person to have zero and make them ice. It's very, in a way, strategizingly good, but more efficient just in general to an all-out type of brawl, and will take out a person no matter what happens. It is very versatile in what he can do. I mean, it can make your ice, blood, and hold up, does that make any sense? I feel like I just had a brain fart. Like, I don't want it to be big interruptions in this recording, but he can make blood ice into weapons. So if you ever was get hurt, he could turn that into something of an advantage. And if you were get hurt, he can be able to turn that into his own versatility. You feel me? So yeah, I didn't mess up. This kind of sound a little bit weird in the way I was putting it out, but I'm good. Big brain, complimenting the character. You feel me? But next is Brightburn. Brightburn is pretty much the Superman if he was evil and a kid. Has shown to have release, vastly superhuman speed, super strength, heat vision, maybe wind breath, has vast thinking, is more intelligent than others, could possibly just maybe have some sense of mind telepathy to different things. He can mess with lights, is faster than normal electricity. Pretty much it for Brightburn. He's going to be a heavy hitter, and it's going to be very violent in any type of these cases, especially him one-shotting at least two of these main characters here, without a doubt. Then we have Genji. I already talked a lot about what Genji can do in a lot of scenarios in the payment of what's going on, so I'm not really going to get too much into him, but is vastly hypersonic in speed, able to keep up with Tracer, able to hurt a bunch of different characters, is able to cut through cars like butter, and yeah, he's going to be very good against a lot of these different characters. And that's it, obviously, for Team 1. Team 1, obviously, they all know each other, but don't know all their abilities in none of these fights in general, unless I say so, or prep. But they're all going to be in the same type of cadences of partnership, but some of them might not get along with each other. I feel like Brightburn's going to be only one, and the only main characters that might be trying to diverse themselves from the fight a lot more because of their type of attitude and personality in a fight will mainly be Cole, Brightburn, maybe Genji, but Sub-Zero, April, and Gwen will stay positive, and be able to spread out planning and be a lot more precisely versatile. But it doesn't mean that Cole would not just listen to them. He would probably just be wanting to get into the fight a lot more, especially since he's the hothead of the team of the Ninjas and Ninjago. Now for the second team, hold on, let me just check something real quick. Trying to be precise with this thing real quick. Make sure the audio is good. We're recording. Okay, we're dope. And we bound. Okay, next team, obviously, like I said before, we have Kick-Ass. Obviously, Teenage Vigilante. It has more human-like traits. Is a lot more faster than normal human being. Precise, with not necessarily peak human strength, but is a lot more versatile and intricately humble in his skills. He can basically make them be a lot more brutal. He's kind of all over the place, but he can fight. In karate, MMA, wrestling, some mixed boxing, kickboxing, can take a lot of hits. having this twisted end type of nunchuck slash nightstick like weapons, and precise in his own way when it comes to fighting. It's very durable, take bullets, stab wounds, can take a hit, dish out more, and it's very not necessarily precise in everything I'm saying, but he's precise in a way to how he can implement versatility with impounding incongruity of damage. So when he's fighting someone like April, he's gonna take a lot of cuts from her and can easily overpower her. And I'm not just saying that because she's a female, but more this is skills and ability. Even though realistically you should be able to because she's female. Not saying females are weak, obviously. I'm not trying to bind myself to the female. What is it called again? I'm not gonna go on a tangent here. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to bind myself to a female sexist tangent. I'm just saying that in general, because she's a female and not much diversity in her skills in this scenario, he would be easily to overpower her. He's gonna be able to fight someone like her a lot more easier because both of them have achievements in this scenario, and no one else is really gonna be able to be brought up about this fight when it comes to him versus her, you feel me? Because he's human, she's human, they're gonna have an even fight. Everyone else is gonna be brought up in that type of scenario of easy to fight because of them being human. I'm pretty sure that ends off. Yeah, I'm not trying to piece myself to a feminist type of card thing. You get what I'm saying? It's easy to overpower her because of the commanding aspect of his skills. Shut the fuck up. Next we have Jade. He is kind of like a female ninja, best friend of Katana, master with her staff, and consumable energy, pulsation of kinetic energy, implemented into her skills, being vastly faster than most other people, being incredibly faster than light, being very skillful with her dagger, knife, type of weapons that are implemented very differently depending on the version. This is obviously the new timeline version. So with this little Kunari dagger type of knife, he'll be implemented to get cuts, bruises, used like a boomerang. Is able to cuss into a bunch of different energy type of manipulation where it can swerve very fast and is able to swerve enough to cut Cabal when he's moving. And is very skilled at her staff and using it very creatively. And even though she has a stripper like a parent, she is very skilled. Taekwondo, a bunch of different arts of karate, and a little bit of implication of kung fu. And it's kind of bad, no care. You feel me? I'm pretty sure I'm saying all this right. And hold on, it's got this little like. Hold up. Alright, this all coming together. Okay, nice. Next character, we have Sector, the cyborg ninja, ex-leader of Lin Kuei, and is actually, besides descendant of the leader of Lin Kuei and ancestry, and obviously actually being his father, and also at the same time being the last intricately passive student of these arts, but not really using them all in his own way as him being very greedy and spoiled in that scenario, but has a long legacy of different arts and condolences of his own type of strategy in mind for a lot of things. But with Sector has indications of cybernetics and his own skill. There's going to be a lot to talk about in general. The Sector, he has the rockets, lightning-like blast, it's a flamethrower, extensions of kunai, knives, dagger-like precisions, can be, what is this again? Looking at the information of him wrote down. He can transform into a, what the fuck? Okay, I'm trying to read this up as good as possible. He can transform into a deconstructive, reformed tank in the body, shooting rockets, becoming a massive bomb, self-destructing, laserized, as with Taekwondo, Karate, and Sabushi, and more. And that's pretty much it. Just trying to reconstruct how I was going to be sick. I'm not messing up here, but also to redefine a big type of laser-like shield with counter strikes and can fly. And turn invisible as well. So that would help out if he's trying to sneak up on somebody. Then we have Cabal, the speedster of the group. Cabal, without a doubt, is way faster than Light. He's been able to showcase this a lot when it comes to other characters. He's able to move a lot more faster, deflect bullets. He can get hit by bullets and still, precisely in different scenarios, is gonna be hard to fight with all these characters because the only character here has been able to keep up with characters way faster than light with Sub-Zero. He's fought almost every character here in his own way, for crossover or another, or in general, just as a normal take of abilities and skill. So he's gonna be very precisely emerged with how this is going to be like, and is going to need to strategize and keep into touch with his team so they're going to be able to understand how these characters are going to play out. And even if he does say that none of these characters actually are going to be able to take all these people on, it just depends on numbers. That's really going to be the main factor here. But Kabal, with his hook-like swords, is very versatile in them. He's able to counter-strike people. He's able to use them pretty precisely. And it's just all about speed blitzing, using his speed to advantage, and is able to run through people like nothing, make them look like rag dolls, and pretty much it. But the main weakness he has is his mask to allow him to breathe, and that's pretty much it. Then next we have Raptor. Raptor's genetically engineered like raptors, a dinosaur, it's the same type of kind of thing, but is implemented with a bunch of different cybernetics of genoform type of biological implication of different type of reptilian type of matters. He has a lot more killer instinct, has fire breath, has a lot more metahuman-like strengths, instincts, and speed. Is hypersonic. His claws cut from metal, and resurgence of great diamond-like skin type of scenarios with skin by electrical type of healing factor, where the metal and cybernetics and grow into his skin allow him to have a lot more durability, take rockets, blow strategic combo, and his Brace / other siblings are able to fight someone like TJ Combo and take the hits, and Raptor did actually eat the eye out of TJ Combo and was able to take him on. And that's pretty much it for Raptor. She has a lot of different skills and versatility in this fight, but can be taken out by anybody here, especially if some of these characters are bloodlusted. And the main characters that be bloodlusted is Brightburn. He has anger issues, and he's just ready to kill. And Brightburn solos 2 of these characters, and maybe even 3. Next, we have Charmcaster, the MVP of this team. She is in range, most likely by some different indication of fighting Ben and Gwen, because Gwen and Charmcaster have fought many times before. She is most likely, like I said before, because it's very debatably with the scaling, and I kind of had a hard time precisely scaling this. Despite at a low ball, hypersonic, but a high scale of her most powerful potential is low, fast, and light. But that's just at a full high ball. And with Gwen's avatar state, that's the same thing. Just want to make that clear. And she has a lot of typical sorcery abilities, can fly, lightning, can create avatar-like state, Mongols and people. She can make people become her puppets, mind hacks, take people's souls, has a bunch of different indications of magical incongruities of sorcery, adaptive super strength, superhuman speed, as I say, has mind hacks, and that's really it. She's going to be very powerful in this team, and everybody here on this team can be affected by this except for Gwen and maybe April. I've not watched the show TNT 2012 in a while, so showcasing a precise how she cannot be affected by mind hacks of a mutagen type of scaling. Wait, that's right, scaling. I don't think I said spelling. Scaling, I'm pretty sure I said scaling. Scaling, and how her biological incongruities of form and Krang's own words cannot be intercepted with any type of thing of the same modulating corruption in mind, meaning that her body cannot be affected by the things of the same type of opponent of usage. This mainly is a metahuman thing. I don't think it would really work against a magical sort of invocation. And obviously, because it's from 2 different verses, how they're integrated and neatly put is a lot more different. And the main type of thing that supplies these characters into the type of characters that they are isn't nicely put as they would, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think that this makes these characters out of the twine of their own hacks. But again, anything can happen. In my opinion, I don't believe that's going to matter. Her metahuman disconforming point for her mind hacks isn't going to work against something that's vastly magical, especially since in general she's more powerful So that's not gonna matter. If she unlock her full metahuman abilities, maybe that's a different type of story. But in general, no. She would get speed blitz just like that. With all teams are set and stacked with how it's gonna go, let's discuss how it will go fully now. So, one, April and Kick-Ass probably be taking on each other, having a very predominant type of fight. He would try to have a clear type of range. Kick-Ass would be going in for the kill. Then Gwen and Dreamcaster would be going at it. Cole, I see him going in to go and fight someone like Cabal or Sector. Then I see Brightburn is ready to go at it. Sub-Zero will try to help out the rest of the team. Everybody else will listen, but Brightburn will just go in. I see Brightburn trying to kill Jade first, and as soon as he would even try it, Jade would smack him out of the fucking air, and this dude would go flying. So he just realizes, yeah, she can actually hurt me. So he's gonna be a lot angry in this scenario because Brightburn does not know how to control himself. So that's Brandon Breyer. But at the same time, I think that he'll be able to hold his own. But Jade is definitely gonna kill him if something doesn't happen. Sub-Zero would explain what everybody can do. Explain that Cabal will be able to speed blitz them if they don't hold their ground and make sure they're good. And Cole and Genji would hear this, so Cole would be ready, but Cole is just ready to fight. And Genji would see the Raptor would be engaging, Cabal will be coming in. I see Cole making some Earth format walls, and Sub-Zero trying to freeze Cabal. And with this engaging point of the wall, clearing out area, and crowd control, and some of the main aspects of Sub-Zero having very vastly implications of Fast and Light's type speeds, he would be able to freeze Cabal a little bit, and I see Genji going in for the kill of Raptor, and I don't care what nobody says. This dude Genji is speed blitzing Raptor, so Raptor is out of the game right then and there. He's done. He just kills him. No matter if Raptor can even try to do something, I believe Genji with just one of his little sword strikes is going to build this to cut Raptor down to size, and his healing factor is only precisely engaging within different bone construction disformities, or when someone gets sliced normally below his head and fully having his body disengaged from his body, that's just going to be it. Does that make any sense? Or she? I keep thinking that Raptor is a he. My bad. She would be dead by disengaging her entire body from, obviously, her body. Like, it's cut away. And nothing's going to be similar about together because of the main implications of cybernetics and how it's all composed together. Being cut, precise decision of his blade, and then if we're going about him cutting her head off, that's the same thing. She can't heal from that. So that doesn't make sense if you get that entire opposing focus and how it's essentially draw back into everything. After that, I would see Cole trying to go and fight Cabal. Cabal is cutting him up a little bit, and Cole, oh my lord, I cannot talk today. Cole would go and fight Cabal, and they would be precise in the same type of range of skill and what they can do. But Sector would be trying to push in on Cole, and I see Genji go ahead and deflecting almost everything that Sector is going to do, and Sector and Genji going at it for a little bit. Now, April is having a hard time with Kick-Ass. He's beating her up, and eventually he breaks her leg and puts her on the floor, and is beating the hell out of her and is about to kill her. And I see Sub-Zero seeing this, Sub-Zero being a kind, humble warrior, would freeze Kick-Ass and kill him right then and there. As soon as he sees one of his allies getting beat, he's ready to just take him out. So Kick-Ass is done for either way. Plus, even if he did somehow already kill April, Sub-Zero would already still be able to kill him like everybody else. Brightburn is having a tough time with Jade, and when he tries to heat vision her, she deflects it with her staff, and he kills himself just like that. But she just takes him out with ease and plays around with him a little bit. So Brightburn was not going to be helpful at all. Gwen is taking on Charmcaster pretty easily, and because Gwen has been able to take on Charmcaster, I believe with enough time and range of abilities, Gwen would be able to take on Charmcaster and beat her. And that's a pretty precise way to put all of it. And recontrast what I'm getting at, all in the path of every type of fight. Brightburn's down. Raptor, she gets speed blitzed. Kick-Ass is killed by Sub-Zero. And then April, with Essedary, Kick-Ass is killed by Sub-Zero. Yes, because I'm saying that Sub-Zero kills Kick-Ass. The kind of sound like I said Kick-Ass killed Sub-Zero. I don't know, I feel like I had a brain for it, but I'm predominantly baby brain what I'm saying. I'm uniting this all together. I'm happy. I'm saying it properly. Hope you guys enjoying the video, and there's a little bit of eruptions. But again, Kick-Ass was beaten April almost half to death, and she wouldn't even be able to help in the fight. Sub-Zero kind of tried to just be compassionate to her, help her out, to maybe try to implicate some help with her, but at the same time wouldn't matter. And I mean, like, putting her somewhere where she wouldn't be able to get taken out of the game yet, and maybe she could just try to hold a little bit far range and stuff. But after Gwen would take out Charmcaster, I see Gwen be able to heal April, so that would happen. The Brightburn is dead because he shot a City Vision at Jade. She deflects it. He's dead. And then Raptor, she gets speed blitzed by Genji. Those are the type of thing of everything that's happening, and we are going to concrete all of this together now with the full fight. So I want to make that clear for full catch up of it, okay? So when it comes to Genji fighting Sector, if we go hand in hand with it, Genji could possibly just kill Sector in enough time with his Dragon Blade, so I see that happening. And Cole and Sub-Zero are going to be trying to fight Jade, and Cabal and Charmcaster will be defeated by Gwen. Gwen will go and help April. Things will be going good. I see Cabal getting very fucking mad, kind of for all different earth defenses of Cole, and Cole trying to go in, and Cabal easily speed blitzes him. Then he goes in and tries to do the same thing for Genji. Sub-Zero comes in and bonks him, and they start fighting. And Genji eventually pulls a Dragon Blade and kills Sector, but Jade comes in, hits him with the dark type of boomerang-like knife. And then Genji is a little bit down and dazed. They start fighting, and I believe Jade easily can take out Genji. Without a doubt, she'll be able to take him out and kill him. Sub-Zero is going to be dealing with Cabal, and eventually he's going to freeze him down to size and be able to take him out, but Jade's going to interrupt that. Cabal is not shown to be able to phase out of ice like that, but phase out of different type of scenarios, so enough time I'll probably be able to do that, give him like 10 seconds at least. So then Gwen will start getting tired of this, and I believe Gwen alone takes out Jade and Cabal pretty easily. They might still have a problem a little bit with Jade, but I don't see Jade being able to take on April, Gwen, Sub-Zero, and Cole if he is still a little bit alive from his little blade and distance of everything that's happening. Because I can see Cabal easily trying to speed blitz Cole, but Cole still surviving from the attack because of Reggie's durability and everything that's happening. But I still believe even if Cole is dead, she cannot take on Gwen, April, and Sub-Zero. So the first team wins. What do you guys think? Okay, that sounded very weird when I was trying to do my outro. Did I even say that right? I feel like this video is going all over the place and I can't edit out half of this. Did I say? But what do you guys think? I feel like I kind of stuttered there. And predominantly putting all this stuff together. I'm not saying a bunch of weird shit, but it just seemed like I said that weird. Anyway, though, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys want to comment, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.